The K&N 69-6033 TTK air intake system is guaranteed to increase horsepower on 2013 and 2014 Mazda 3 models with a 2.0-liter SKYACTIV engine. It uses a custom mandrel bent aluminum air intake tube and a custom heat shield designed to help isolate the air intake from the engine heat. It features an original K&N high-flow washable air filter and comes with the K&N million-mile limited warranty. Check knfilters.com for a complete and up-to-date list of models this air intake fits. With the 69-6033 TTK intake installed on a 2014 Mazda 3 with a 2.0-liter engine, K&N power testing showed an estimated power gain of 5.5 horsepower at 4,982 RPM and 5.7 pound-feet of torque at 4,938 RPM. Actual results will vary depending on the condition of the vehicle, mileage, weather, and other variables. You can really see and hear the difference the K&N air intake system will make to your car. This intake comes with all components needed for an easy installation, along with detailed installation instructions. The tools needed are shown. Start by turning off the ignition and disconnecting the negative battery cable. Lift up and remove the decorative engine cover. Disconnect the mass air sensor electrical connection and unclip the harness from the intake box. Disconnect the crankcase vent hose from the valve cover port. Loosen the hose clamp securing the factory intake hose to the throttle body. Remove the two bolts securing the fresh air intake scoop to the core support. Lift up and remove the complete stock air box assembly from the vehicle. Cut the provided edge trim into two pieces and install onto the heat shield as shown. Remove the mounting grommet from the factory air box and attach to the K&N heat shield. Remove the bolt shown from the battery tray and install the heat shield mounting bracket onto the battery tray using the provided hardware. Install the heat shield onto the mounting stud and secure the mounting bracket with the hardware provided. Remove the two screws securing the mass air sensor into the factory air box and then remove the mass air sensor. Install the mass air sensor into the K&N intake tube and secure with the provided hardware. Apply several drops of the provided glue to the lip of the inner sleeve and install the sleeve into the K&N intake tube. Install the provided 90-degree vent fitting into the K&N intake tube. Install the provided coupling hose onto the throttle body and secure with the provided hose clamp. Install the K&N intake tube assembly through the hole in the heat shield and then into the hose at the throttle body. Adjust the tube for best fit and secure with the provided hose clamp. Install the filter onto the tube, then slide the clamp over the filter flange and secure it with the provided hardware. Install the provided crankcase vent hose onto the valve cover port and then onto the 90-degree fitting in the intake tube. Reconnect the mass air sensor electrical connection and reinstall the engine cover. Lastly, reconnect the vehicle's negative battery cable. Double check to make sure everything is tight and properly positioned before starting the vehicle. It will be necessary for all K&N high-flow intake systems to be checked periodically for realignment, clearance, and tightening of all connections. Failure to follow the installation instructions or proper maintenance may void warranty. The 69-6033 TTK intake is not legal for sale or use on any pollution-controlled motor vehicle in California or states adopting California emissions procedures. K&N makes products for nearly every vehicle on the road. Visit knfilters.com to search for products by vehicle, dimension, cross-reference, or even VIN number. You can also quickly look up the other products available for your car, truck, or motorcycle, including high-flow air filters designed to increase horsepower and wrench-off oil filters that are easy to remove. Make your move to K&N, makers of the world's best air filter.